BpsRps, we're live. May 30th, 2021. We're back live with our second YouTube collaboration. See if this is working. Yeah. All right. As I stated before, I see the chat. Can't see if anybody joins or not. I don't think. It shows nobody, but we'll see what happens. So just chat away. I can see the chat. Go. A little better. Let's see what happens. As always, we usually start with the Phillies. They got manhandled today by Tampa. The Devil Rays really gave it to them, which is it's fitting. They're I think 3 games below 500. I think it's time to pledge our allegiance elsewhere. I read today the Reading team is 4-19. They have no prospects really that can come up and help them right now. They have some interesting people, but they're a long way. Matt Clitcock really ruined the whole organization in the time he was here. I think it's just time to continue to rebuild. Didn't work out this time. Why are they killing themselves? Just continue rebuilding. Be better for everybody. All right. Today in baseball, let's see. Rogers Hornsby, 1925, was named manager of the Cardinals. He replaced Branch Rickey. There's some 2 legends right there. Branch Rickey remained as the general manager. Hornsby's the only player manager ever to win the Triple Crown. He batted 400 for the 3rd time in 4 years, 39 home runs, 143 RBIs. He batted 403. With that kind of power, that's crazy. Babe Ruth today in 1935, he played the first inning of the opener of a doubleheader between the Braves and the Phillies. Of his final major league appearance. See, the Phillies were involved in another bad thing. Babe Ruth's last game. I'm sure the Braves beat the Phillies, of course. Whitey Ford retired from baseball. It doesn't mention if Hornsby was included in that group. It doesn't say that. I think his biography did mention that he was involved with them, and we don't condone that. So Whitey Ford retired from baseball in 1967. Dennis Eckersley, no-hitter today in 1977. Wow. You always say Scott Sanderson was a jobber. He was the 9th pitcher as of 92 to defeat all 26 Major League Baseball teams. Look at this list. Nolan Ryan, Tommy John, Don Sutton, Gaylord Perry, Rick Wise, Doyle Alexander, and Goose Gossage. I'm surprised about Gossage. He was a reliever. The others were all starters. Crazy. Some trivia. Nobody's got the questions. Nobody got the answers. But I'm going to keep building this until somebody gets it right. I don't know. Who's the all-time strikeouts leader? Don't type the answer here, retweet it. Top's big in honor of my man, Rob 1. Thank you, my man. Oh, we've seen balls on hats. We've seen sweatshirts. This is 4 sweatshirts. Lloyd Mosby. I think we ran through every one of these cards. Lloyd Mosby, good outfielder for the Blue Jays. Tom Browning. Harold Reynolds. Yeah, we've seen these all before. Buechele, Gwynn, Cox, and Castillo. This has got to be like a 50-card set because we've seen all these cards. Diamond Kings. How about last night, the Shane McClanahan auto double relic? I don't think we'll get that again here. Kevin Smith, rookie. He's all right. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's very weird. Paul Goldshit, I think he's batting 253. It's a far cry from how he used to do. Estevan Florial. The Yankees just called him up. This is the cloth edition. See, cloth around the edge. Pretty nice card. Paul, if you're watching, we know you're a Yankees fan. This is going to go in your stash. You can use this cloth. Maybe if you run out of toilet paper, you can rip it off. Maybe wipe your ass or anything with it. Oh, sorry for cursing. I would do that if it was Mickey Moniak. This is a nice card. Artist Palette, Joe Adell. I like that. Brady Singer, he's been struggling. He gave up like 9 earned runs in 1 inning, and they sent him back down. Score 88. Jeffrey signing. Mikey Mike. Rob Deere, the ultimate strikeout master. Purple border. Roger Clemens and Wade Boggs. Didn't we get a pack last night with Clemens and Boggs and like right for each other? We're celebrating Wade Boggs' Hall of Fame erection. I think it's like 2 weeks. Fred Manrique and Ron Darling. Darling had some okay years with the Mets. Went on to be an author. Just like Bruce Springsteen's mom wished he should become an author. Write something, get a little something for yourself. Do you remember Wrigley Field, April 17th, 1976? This is when Mike Schmidt hit 4 home runs. I remember. Ken Oberkfell, Sid Bream. I don't like the red border with the Pirates. The red and the yellow doesn't look too good. They should have matched these colors up a little more. Barry Bonds, my man Rob won. 2 Pirates in a row. Bonds. Yeah, Schmidt. That was probably one of the best days out. I can't read this. I'm trying to see how many RBI. I can't read that. Jim Deshaies, Dave Righetti. I think Righetti pitched a no-hitter in his career. Deshaies struck out like 10 batters consecutively to start his career. Gus Polidor. That's a real jobber name, isn't it? Gus Polidor. He didn't last in baseball long. The suit, the jacket is in the closet. The pants are being ready to take into the alteration place to be altered. They're a little longer than I wanted. I told Mini Bibbs if he does good in school, he still has his exams left. He wanted a suit. So, you want to dance, you got to pay the band. So today we paid the band. Had to sell 2 of those Jeffries, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Pasquale and Bruce Bochy. I think Bochy's a manager now. We're getting to the Jeffries territory. Steve Farr, Dennis Martinez, El Presidente. He's a good pitcher, wasn't he? Had some good years. You expect Jeffries to get Don Robinson and Nelson Liriano. Good pack, though. Bonds, Clemens, Boggs, Clemens, and Bonds. This is Fleer XL 94-95 minor leaguers. AAA, AA, A, and short season. 94. Wow. Can't think of any minor league players in 94-95. The goal is to know one of them. Can't open it. Usually has a little flap, but the flap's glued down. It's definitely resealed. So we'll probably get a Jordan rookie. It's not going to stop me. Not like these. Mark Johnson, Carolina Mudcats. He was a White Sox. It doesn't matter. Esteban Loaiza. Remember him? He pitched for the Expos, White Sox, and then he got arrested recently. When I say recently, I mean the last 4 or 5 years. He was also a drug lord. He got arrested for trying to sell a lot of drugs, not just all like 1 or 2 bags, like thousands of kilo. Esteban Loaiza, drug lord, Scarface. Chris Stewart, Todd Schmidt. Looks like a Marlin. Jeff Ritchie. This is Wally Ritchie's father. If anybody remember, it was Wally, the Philly middle reliever. He had a couple good games for the Phillies. Will Kunani. The picture on the back is the same as the front. It's not fair. Yeah, and all of them. It's like a tease. Kevin Gallagher. There's no G. Karim Garcia. This dude went into the stands, and I think he got in a little brawl with a fan. It's a Dodger. Everett Stoll. Here's somebody who everybody might remember. What's up, Scott? Thank you, brother. It's a little getting used to YouTube, but we're trying our best. I said I couldn't think of anybody like 94, 95 rookie minor leaguers like in this set. Ricky Otero. He was like the Muggsy Bogues of the MLB. I think he was like 4'2". He was a Phillies leadoff hitter, fittingly, for about a year or two. He's on the Mets here. Ryan Nye. He was another Philly. He came over from the Yankees in the Bobby Abreu deal. Jim Mastovich and Brett Wagner. Never heard of them. Oh, absolutely. You got to share some memories about Mr. Boggs. Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner took a lot of bad shots at Pat Burrell after he left. He was too afraid to talk to Pat Burrell about his problems with him while he was in the clubhouse with him, which means that Billy Wagner was a coward. We just got a Wade Boggs. We're talking about we'll be talking about his erection pretty soon. I don't know if you guys saw this. Superfractor is a very rare card from what I've come to learn. This guy, Scott, opens up a box yesterday, or a case of boxes. He doesn't get one. It's 2 superfractors. One of them was his from the auction. He won. Gavin Lux. Another one somebody else had. I told him, I said, look, if I pull a superfractor out, like during our break, if I pull out, let's say, like an 88 Fleer Greg Jeffries, and I think Jimmy claimed it, somebody's at my door. There's a parade at my door. And I get to keep the Jeffries. Scott was too honest. Scott's an honest man. So am I. I don't want nobody ever questioning my honesty or integrity. But I can't help if somebody's at the door. That's exactly it, Jeff. Billy Wagner said more people are more interested in this clubhouse, in that clubhouse after he left. He said that more people were more interested in where they're going after the game and how their hair looks. Well, he didn't have the balls to tell Pat Burrell that he was taking a shot at Burrell. He didn't have the guts to tell Burrell, sorry about cursing, in the clubhouse, hey, Pat, why don't you stop worrying about that stuff and worry about playing? He was worried about playing, just a different kind of game. 05. A-Rod. It's Aku's boy. Nobody was at the door. You gotta get what's that called? Sound effects. Like like if you walk into a certain place, you hit a button underneath a desk or something, it sets off an alarm. You gotta put a little like button here, and it's your doorbell. Ding dong. Oh, somebody's at the door. Reggie Sanders. They say he was a good player. He had some good years. Look, a refractor, Luis Castillo, and then he just clicked delete account forever. Luis Castillo and the Marlins. He's having a bad year with the Reds this year. He was supposedly going to be an ace or something, but his pitching career went downhill fast this year. Bartolo Colon, my twin. PC. Sean Green, he had a good game. Speaking of 4 home runs in one, I think he had 4 home runs in one game before. I thought it was David West. It's Jeremy West. Never heard of him. Boston, if you know anything about him, Scott. Robinson. Wade Robinson. Astros, Houston Cheater. That trash can didn't work for him too well, did it? Field. Nate Field. Guess this is where Kansas City played a couple games at. Nate Field. AJ Pierzynski. This guy was a motherfucker. Sorry for cursing. He got in a brawl once, and his own teammates were pounding on him. Like in this scrum, they were actually hitting him. That's how much they disliked him. Dennis Baez. He was a Philly at one time. He was a highly touted signee from, I think it was from Cuba for Tampa. And then a league leader card, Ichiro, I think that's Michael Young, and Vladimir Guerrero, who's still playing. It's a nice card. Any card with Ichiro is a nice card. AJ was a real good teammate. He was in the Joe Nathan trade. It was Pierzynski for Nathan Booth Bonzer. I don't remember the third player. At the time, it was a pretty nice trade. It's my final Donruss pack. I thought I had an opening day pack out. Of course, what's the goal? The chicken. Patrick Corbin. This was a really bad signing. He's been really bad for the Nationals. Austin Meadows. I just realized today Meadows is hitting cleanup for Tampa. I still need, I think, one more 87 card. Forgot which one it is. Carlos Correa. Speaking of trash cans. Max Scherzer. Are they going to trade him if they fall out? Bobby got smiled on you. I drove by Barnes & Nobles today. I should have stopped in there. I didn't. Vlad. Brady Singer. Purple. Raider rookie. Turkey red. Ryan Mountcastle. Raider rookie. That's pretty cool. And Tony Two Bags. My name. My dad plays for the Angels. Same first name, see? Yeah, they just got them, I think, Mike. I think a couple weeks ago they started getting them. I was afraid to go in there. Because there's a lot of violence when you see cards in the wild, as they say. A lot of violence. And I was prepared to put myself in physical harm. Right back. Line Drive. I think this is the one where we're looking for Charlie Manuel. That's right. Yeah, Barnes and Nobles. They come up big when you don't expect them. I don't know. I don't know what kind of boxes. I think they just have new cards. Zebras. I guess they had to find a new outlet, so they found it with B&N. But wait until somebody gets stabbed going for a box in Barnes and Noble. See what happens then. I wasn't going to contribute to that. Pete Weber, Kevin Koslowski. The goal here is to just know two of the players. Yeah, here you go, Royce Clayton. Jim Smith, Kevin Meyer. Here we go. Here's a good guy to know. Tim Salmon. Mike Trout's father. Minor league card. Where are they in Barnes and Noble? When you walk in, where are they? Like on an end cap, in between like books, like Revolutionary War, Donruss, Biology. Bobby Jones. My old lady mentioned earlier a picture about Bobby Jones. She used to work with Tracy. And here's her husband, Bobby. I want to get it autographed. I think I said that before, but I always forget. But I wanted to wait until I got his minor league card to get it autographed. And just as a reminder, if anybody needs any of these cards, let me know if you want them autographed with the player's name. Let me know that too. I can arrange for any of these players to sign any of these cards and no extra cost. Yeah, they do have a little toy department. Yeah. Behind the registers. You have to ask for them. Richie Simon. Scott Makarowitz. Dean Freeland. Jose Ventura. At this point, I'd rather have Robin Ventura and John Hudick. That was a rough pack. I mean, the Salmon was cool. The flippers they've probably never seen a book in their life. This way they get to see what kind of literature there is out there. Pop up. We haven't seen a Griffey pop up. They should have a 2-for-1 deal. Buy one blaster box, you get a free Bible. And then there's like a little bookmark to the part in the Bible where they talk about greed. With the Beatitudes, blessed are the ones who miss out on boxes. They shall have mint cards in heaven. They should show them that Beatitude. Warren Spahn. We're going to get this puzzle built for Obi. This is a good pack so far. Ricky Henderson pop-up. Man of Steel when he was on the Yankees. Ryan Sandberg. MVP, Hall of Famer as a player. Mark McGwire. Should have been a Hall of Famer. Here's the checklist. Because I was just thinking, we never got a Griffey. There is a Will Clark. These are the pop-up checklist. Will Clark, that Whitey Herzog pop-up. Chris Sabo, Riverfront Stadium. That's the only stadium that's in this set. That's going to be our goal. We got to get Riverfront Stadium. It's not a pop-up either. That'd be cool. It's just a regular card. So let's keep Riverfront Stadium as one of our goals. Andy Van Slyke and Jeff Russell. Russell was traded for Gazeko. Shows you how good he was. Our final pack of the evening is opening day 2018. This is the last time that that I've been in a stadium for opening day. No, 19 was. 2018 was the year before. The Culver mascot. John Gray. Come on. A Rockies pitcher. Paul Goldshit. This is when he was in Arizona and when he was still good. You know, Cody Bellinger hasn't been good since 2019. There he is. All-star rookie. Devers or Devers? You're damn close. Look who it is. Sweet Caroline. Maybe that's Devers there. Two Phillies, two Aarons from the Phillies. Aaron Nola and Aaron Altair. Rather have the Altair. Oh, Jeff Samardzija, the Shark, which is fitting for Memorial Day because a lot of people go down the shore and in the ocean, they're sharks. It's one of their team celebration cards, team traditions and celebrations. So I guess in Boston, they sing Sweet Caroline. It's been played intermittently at Fenway Park starting in '97, but it didn't become a staple until 5 years later. Samardzija, I don't think he's playing. I think I don't think anybody signed him, so I think he's just waiting for a phone call. Why he was never offered a spot in the Phillies rotation is beyond me. He can't be any worse than Aaron Nola. All right, looks like that's all I got tonight. Trivia. What was the trivia? How many home runs does Babe Ruth have in his career? I think I'm looking to break maybe tomorrow night, if not tomorrow, sometime this week for the break. We'll open up a Desert Storm pack tomorrow night to celebrate the Memorial Day for all those who served our country. So that's all I got tonight, fellas. Thanks for joining. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good evening.